Hello there. I'm Jane Clarkston, the author of the Shrouded Caverns. I wanted to take a moment and tell you the story behind this book. This was not something that I decided I was going to sit down and write a novel. Back in 1998, I had an experience one night that has changed my life forever. I went to bed, and sometime during the night, I was awakened by the most brilliant light I've ever seen. The light spelled out the words, authentically, and the letter U. Beneath authentically you was like a pencil outline drawing of the human form, but in this brilliant, glowing light. I sat straight up in bed, marveled at it. It was very peaceful, very calming, and after a few minutes, I laid back down and fell into a restful sleep. Well, let me tell you, the next morning when I woke up, I literally skyrocketed out of bed. I remembered every detail of what had happened the night before and was both confused and awe. My take on what I saw was the cover of a book. I knew somehow that I had been given the assignment to write a book. Whatever happened in that night in November of 1998, it changed my life forever. I tried to ignore it. I tried to walk away. But whatever this compelling energy was, it wouldn't leave me be. It almost felt sometimes as if I had an invisible force tapping me on the shoulders, quietly whispering in my ear saying, "You need to be writing a book." 2006, I finally started out January 2nd of that year determined that I wouldn't stop until the book was finished. Took me 2.5 months of writing 8 hours a day to compile the original manuscript. For whatever purpose, I knew that book had to be published. A couple of years later, a major publishing company came in very interested in the manuscript. So interested, in fact, that their agreement and contract was tying up 100% of all rights, including movie rights for them. The Shrouded Caverns has been compared to the Da Vinci Code and the Celestine Prophecies. It is a thriller, but at the end there is a profound spiritual message that's revealed. People have asked me how I decided to write about Egypt and the Hall of Records and the Pyramid of Giza. I think, like most people, I always had a interest in what was going on. The pyramids are one of the great wonders of the world that really no one can explain, but out of the blue and unexpectedly, I found myself extremely interested and researched, ordered books from around the world, contacted people. John Anthony West became a long-distance author for me. Jim Marrs, with his radio station and conspiracies, became another person who just fell into my life to help me with it. The places that are described in the book are real, and many of the events of the fictional characters actually have taken place. I wrote the book that the reader is going to think this can't possibly be true, and yet with a little bit of research, you're going to find out that it is. Fact is always so much stranger than fiction. I'm Jane Clarkston, and I invite you to join me on this mystical journey as we explore some of the world's most ancient secrets and we stumble across a major spiritual revelation. Please like our Facebook page and leave your email address on our website for a chance to win a free book and also to continue on this mystical journey with us.